Hi everyone, welcome to day... Let's see, is that right? Is that... Okay, whatever, I don't care. Hi everyone, welcome to day 16 of Project 365, and today I honestly have no clue what I will be talking about. Isn't that fun? So essentially, excuse me as I get a sip of my great drink. Essentially, what that means is I'm probably gonna ramble. Warning now, odds are it won't be that very interesting, but hey, why not? So, I know what I'll talk about. I guess I'll let you know a little bit about me, because, yeah, I guess I'll call this life story. Isn't it sweet? Anyway, okay, so, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Richard. I am a 17-year-old high school student on my way to college. College! Yeah. Quite frankly, I don't know where I'm going to go, but I've been accepted to 3 schools. Dominguez Hills, Northridge, and LA. Not UCLA. I wasn't studious enough for that. Excuse me as I readjust my chair. No, I wasn't studious enough for that. I have the intelligence for it, but I wasn't studious enough, so therefore, let that be a lesson. Just because you have the brains does not mean you will get into the college you wish to attend. that was kind of big in the breath. This is a very cute glass, by the way. Alright. I'm an atheist. If you have a question why, I would be more than willing to explain, but presently, I can't be bothered. I can't be knackered. Well, no, that isn't right. For those of you who don't know, knackered is the phrase meaning tired, so I'm quite knackered and can't be bothered. I'm gay. For those of you who didn't know that, that is a big surprise because if you can't tell by my voice, something is wrong. Okay, preliminary stuff out of the way. My life has not been an easy one. By the time I was 9, my mother passed away, and I was also sexually abused and generally physically abused by my father, who was a drunk, alcoholic asshole. Yay! From there, I had to go through a custody battle between my father at the time and the current aunt and uncle that I live with. So that was fun, because I was 12 at the time, and my father had just been released out of prison, and beforehand, he had basically told me that he hated me as a son, and I do not understand why he decided to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna cause him more emotional turmoil and basically force him into a custody battle where he has to choose. Needless to say, I chose my aunt and uncle. However, I was still forced into visiting my father. Also, at the age of 12, my best friend died in my arms because he was shot in a drive-by. Then, let's see, then it was a few years of bullshit. But, hey, that's to be expected. I was dealing with my father. By the time I was 14, things were, getting okay. I mean, I would still visit my father, still visit my friends, stuff like that. Then, last year, my father passed away. He died of hypothermia, I believe, because he was very sick, because for some reason, when my mother married my father, well, actually, they were never married. When my mother met my father, he was 54, and she was 30-something. They were together for 2 years. Wait, no. He was 54 when they had me, so that means they met a few years beforehand. In Texas. So that means she was in her 20s, he was in his late 40s. So that's fine. What else is there? I like long walks on the beach. Actually, no, not really. I hate the sun. So the beach is generally not a favorite place. If it's the beach at night, then yes, because I actually really like the beach at night because the moon reflects on the water and looks very pretty. What else is there to know about Richard? I say a lot, actually. And that's something I've noticed, and I'm trying to curtail, but, see, there I go. But it isn't really working, because, when I talk, I don't think about what I'm saying, I just say it. I love books. I'm presently reading 6 books. There is the Quran, because I love reading about religions despite being an atheist. There is a book that my friend Emily let me borrow today, and that is, it's kind of a funny story. It's actually pretty funny. I don't know why they say they don't like it, but I, personally enjoy it. Then there's The God Delusion by Richard Dawkins, The Morality Gene, I believe is the name. And it's this, well, it's another book. The God Delusion is a book for people who are questioning their faith. I personally never question, but I do learn a lot by reading it because I learn more historical and biological facts and scientific facts to back up my arguments for atheism. And I'm reading The Immorality Gene because it essentially dismantles the idea that the Bible gives us our morality. Because a lot of people's argument for religion is the fact that it created morals for us to stand as a civilization, which there is actually a theory that is quite logical in my opinion, that says that there is a morality gene, which is, well, it isn't the morality gene, it's the altruism gene. And basically it's the idea that a species will carry this gene because they want their species to survive longer, therefore the beings or the organisms within the species will have this gene that causes them to be moral because they want to see their species surviving longer, which by the law of natural selection makes a hell of a lot more sense than the idea that there's this master puppeteer in the sky who created everything and then created the morals to which he would allow man to follow. But that's again getting into my personal bias against religion. And then there's Hamlet by Shakespeare, and Richard III by Shakespeare. This is actually like my third time reading Richard III, but it's a really good play. It's one of his historical plays, and it's pretty awesome. This is my second time reading Hamlet, so the plot isn't new to me, but quite frankly, I hate reading it in class because I don't care if my classmates see this, but I'm sorry you guys, you butcher Shakespeare. I hate having to read Shakespeare with you guys because you butcher it so badly. Learn, please, how to speak or read Shakespeare, because when you read, you sound like this with broken English, like you just came to this country and are now learning how to recite and resuscitate things. Please, learn to read. Thank you. This has been a public service announcement from those who enjoy Shakespeare. Okay, now that I can ditch the overly condescending voice, and isn't that fun? You can hear a chopper in the background. Yay, I'm totally in a safe neighborhood. Actually, no, that's probably the chopper from the hospital, because there's a hospital right outside. Well, not like right outside, but it's like down the street. 2 blocks over. Next city. Next state, but it's just really tall. Yeah. You know, it's a funny story about the hospital, actually. There's a Shell station right outside of it, and when you look out of my window, you see the Shell sign, and then you see the hospital. So for a while, I used to think that it was actually the Shell Hospital. It was horrible, because I, like, actually believed that for a while until I actually, like, went up to it, and I was like, oh, they're 2 different things. Yeah, I wasn't the brightest bulb in the sandwich there. This is actually still very good soda. I mean, grape gin. You probably think that's black. It's actually purple. You can probably see the purple around the rim. If you can actually see it. Yeah, there we go. So, at this point, I'm kind of rambling. So, like I said I would, it all comes full circle. Yeah, so, I think I will end it here. It's been fun. I'm not ending the project, I'm ending the video. Why did I say it's been fun? Because I'm engaging you in conversation, that's why. I have a real issue with hunching over. Like, I need to learn to sit up straight like this. Although that actually hurts my back more than sitting like that. But, okay, let's do this. So that is it for today. Like I said, this was going to be a rambling video, so I warned you, and if you're still watching, you are awesome. So, for today... platypuses? Platypi? I think it's platypuses. Or is it platypi? Because, I mean, cactus is cacti. So platypus would be platypuses. But then why isn't it cactuses? Anyway, okay. Platypus or llama? Actually, no, let's take it one step further. Lick a llama or pucker up with a platypus. Yeah. So, that is it. I will see you guys next time with a hopefully much more structured and much more fun video. Yeah. Alright, have a good day, you guys.